gets himself a victory here over William the Freezer Thompson. Again, the time on it, 32 seconds.
32 seconds and big action by superstar Big Bubba.
Being broke around here. The only superstar professional wrestling. Let me tell you something right now, redneck. I see what kind of man you are, but don't you know what you're getting yourself into, Jerry Lawler? Yeah, I know what kind of... You're going to have all your friends down there by ringside in that title match. And let me tell you something right now. You think all your friends going to jump on me? I'm going to have all the commission out there. And if anybody lays a hand on me, especially you, we going to beat you to death within an inch of your life, sucker. Tell them about it, Bubba. Talk about this loud mouth. Uncle Tom come out here talking about me being fat, big old boy, and you're not scared. The only brother I ever seen had to go to Arthur Murray to learn to dance. Yeah. Because the only soul you got on your whole body is on the bottom of your feet. But let me tell you something, brother. Oreo cookie, maybe you need to take a look up your family tree. You biked old boy. Because the only thing under all this sweetness is the heart of chocolate, baby, full of soul. Okay, Jerry Lawler, you got your big monkey with you. Now, let me tell you something right now, sucker. You're in a world of trouble, I guarantee you right now.
Well, superstar Big Bubba and Rocky Johnson will get it on. That's enough. We're going to take time out, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Big Scott Hall stepping up into the ring. I tell you, let's take just a moment before we get this match underway and take a look at a tape that the Prince gave us. The newest members of the commission, the Knights of Darkness. Guess that's the Knights of Darkness. I'm not sure we know that much more about them now, except they're not the best-looking individuals I've ever seen. Knights of Darkness, newest members of the Prince's Commission.
We got a little complexion problem, one or two.
Yeah, to say the least. In the ring right now, one of the members of the commission, King Carl Fergie, set to go against, from Orlando, Florida, at 292 pounds, Big Scott Hall. In the corner of King Carl Fergie, it's the Prince, also known as Brickhouse Brown, and the court jester, Downtown Bruno. King Carl Fergie. He's out here wearing a crown, claiming to be the true king. Big Scott Hall. Moving him around the ring pretty good, huh?
I recognize the voice, Downtown Bruno.
Yeah. Scott Hall backed into a corner. King Carl Fergie really working on him with a fist and the boot. Boy, look at this. Big Scott Hall. That's an open hand. Now he builds him out of the corner. King Carl Fergie, a little slow, popping back up on his feet. Whoa, the Prince started into the ring. Scott Hall grabbed him. Bruno trying to get him out. Look out, here comes the mighty Goliath. And Superstar Bubba. This match is over. It's going to be a disqualification. But the two big guys both beating up on Big Scott Hall. Carl Fergie trying to get in a lick or two. Mighty Goliath and Bubba. Here comes some more folks. Billy Travis, Alan West, Mark Starr. And this one is over in a disqualification. Minute 5 to tie. The winner of the match is going to be, in his first appearance on Championship Wrestling, Big Scott Hall.
Boy, what a dandy he is. He was taken in there and all of a sudden turned around. He's ready to nail Travis and Alan West. He didn't know who was on his back.
That's true.
He's a man that takes care of his problems, and we're going to take care of our problem right at the moment. Take time out. We'll be back with action in a moment.
action. Yowza, it's coming up, by golly, Wednesday night, right there in the Coliseum in Evansville. You're talking about a whale of a card. Every one of the matches is going to be something you'll want to be there to see. For instance, the Mid-America title match with Jeff Jarrett going against King Carl Fergie. Superstar Big Bubba going to have to face the Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. And here's one that I just got to see. AWA Southern Tag Championship match. That's right. Diamond and Tanaka putting it on the line against the Nasty Boys. And they were standing out here saying all they were going to do to the Nasty Boys.
Let me tell you, there's only one reason we're coming to Evansville, and that's to destroy Diamond and Tanaka. The blockhead Canadian and the stupid slanted-eyed Jack. Right. I'm telling you, we're the Nasty Boys. They're talking about we don't know how to wrestle. We come off the streets, and we're coming off the fight, and that's what you're going to have when we push your face right in the mat, and we take them titles from you. How are you going to like that? Bad company. Ha! I don't even believe these fools trying to ask us to join some stupid commission. What do you think about that joke? Are you kidding me? We're not going with nobody. We're nasty, we're on our own, we're by ourselves, we're going to take them belts off you pint-sized punks. That's all I got to say, Lance. Well, we've been on our own for 15 years, living off the streets, living in sweat, tears, and blood, and now we come here, finally have a chance to go uptown, and they think they're going to take it away from us. Well, I don't think so, you bunch of morons.
That is going to be 1.5 to see. Now, of course, Jerry Lawler is going to be going against Don Bass for that Southern Heavyweight title. That may turn out to have 14 different guys on each side of the ring and a real shootout right there. But can you imagine? Diamond and Tanaka will be defending against the Nasty. Diamond and Tanaka very confident they're going to beat them up and keep it. Well, that's why we're going to have the match Wednesday night as the action will be underway. This is one you got to be out and see it. Wednesday night, Evansville.
You know, we had a situation a little bit earlier in here when the commission guys came out here and they were all prepared to jump Lawler and Rocky Johnson. And then Jerry got some of his friends out here and all. The kind of an interesting thing that took place was that the last couple of guys to come out were the Nasty Boys, that's Jerry Sag and Brian Knobs. And they were kind of standing in the middle there, and I'm not too sure I trust those two guys, but
well, that's true.
What happened is you told me that
well, I heard the Prince was saying, come on, Nasty Boys, come on, and they're saying, look, we don't want to be on your side. So yeah, that's
well, I know one reason that they wouldn't is because of Tanaka and Diamond, and I wanted to recap a little bit of what happened with Tanaka and Diamond. You know, there have been several instances where Tanaka and Diamond have jumped into the ring, and one of them, they felt like, that was their own opinion, and I wasn't going to argue with them, that it cost them the titles, as a matter of fact, the AWA title. Let's take a look at some of the action that took place in that particular situation.
And the referee almost got caught in between that one. Down on the floor goes Travis. Here comes Tanaka and Diamond, and the Nasty Boy, Brian Knobs, trying to keep him out. Knobs from behind Star, and here comes Alan West. All four of them in the ring now, going at it. Knobs on West, and Mark Scar banging away and trading licks with Jerry Sag. What is this? Here comes the rest of the commission. Tanaka, Diamond, Goliath, Super Bubba, and Bruno.
yeah, we got a disqualification. Referee Frank Morrell says, that's it.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what happened. We had the interventions in both sides of it, but it was started by Tanaka and Diamond. You saw in that last clip in there the fact they jumped in the ring and jumped Tanaka and Diamond, the Nasty Boys. Okay, we got a great 8-man tag match coming up here on Championship Wrestling, and the multitudes have assembled, Dave.
I tell you what, it's going to be hard to keep up with the action with all these guys in here, 8 of them, introducing at a total weight of 949 pounds, Paul Diamond, Pat Tanaka, the Mighty Goliath, and Don Bass. And going against them at a total of 931, Billy Travis, Mark Starr, Alan West, and John Paul. This match to the expiration of time. Downtown Bubba bringing the Southern Tag belt over here for safekeeping. Not wanting anyone to steal them. All right, referee says let's get this one going. Mighty Goliath, 414 pounds where it starts against Billy Travis out of Lexington. Oh, Mighty Goliath steps out. It's Pat Tanaka starting. West literally picked Pat Tanaka up 3 feet over his head. He just kind of threw him straight up in the air.
He's a strong one, isn't he?
He sure is. Paul Diamond in there now. Look out, everybody's in the ring. You got Don Bass in there. You got everybody, all 8 of them. Here comes Paul Diamond out. Alan West follows him down onto the floor. Travis and Don Bass battling on the floor. Look out, everything is migrating down to the concrete floor.
Nobody's in the ring.